Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. We are back in Banished, and as you can see, we have abandoned our first attempt at playing this game because it really wasn't working out very well at all. Basically all my people were starving to death, which is never a good thing. So I'm starting a new game. I found a map that I like the look of, and I've learnt a lot from my first attempt at playing, and I've also done a little bit of googling, just finding out some tips from people who have played it a lot about exactly how to get started in a slightly more efficient way. So that's what we are going to attempt to do. So my plan for this map is, because I've got three sort of really nice areas here, so this area here, then you've got this area over here, and then this area here. So my plan, because apparently food, the best source of food early in the game is simply the gatherers, because you get 4 different types of food and quite a lot of it. So my plan is to have a gatherer and a forester in each of these 3 areas. So there, and there. Obviously I want to start here first. So let's crack on. So the first thing you want is, let me just find the right buildings. A woodcutter, no, not a woodcutter, a forester's lodge. So let's get the forester's lodge in first, and then apparently the best thing to do is have the forester's lodge like so, and then you get the gatherer right next door, because the forester's lodge will put down all the forest, and then within that forest is where the gatherer can gather up all their different things. So let's unpause the game and get that going. So we started this time, in our last game we started with a whole load of chicken in the middle of the town, but today we started with some cows, so that's good. So eventually I can get a crop field going with some cows in it. I should get a little bit of rock being harvested, I think. So collect stone. Let's start with all this stone around here, shall we? There's quite a lot here to get hold of. Might as well clear that lot out. And in fact, I might as well chop these trees down while I'm here. I don't need them there, so let's get those being chopped, as well as a few more here and there. I think it's a good way to start, I think, is probably just excuse me, just gathering a whole load of materials. I know I've already got quite a lot as well, but I'm hoping it prioritises the buildings first. There was actually somewhere in here, where was it? There was like a priority thing. Increase priority. So I don't know if I can do that and make those buildings become the priority. Find out, I suppose. Now, was I going to be playing this at a slightly faster speed? I think double speed is quite a reasonable speed, but we'll see. I'll play around with that as we go. So yeah, so the big thing that I got wrong last time was food production. Apparently you don't want to go too early with crop fields, or what else? The crop fields in the orchards, or even the pastures or the paddocks. Apparently hunters can be quite good, but you don't need 3 of them in a hunter's hut. You just need 1 covering an area, and they will do the job just fine. So that's something that I will look into. I'm pretty sure there's going to be plenty of animals walking around. There certainly seems to be sort of a regular supply of them. But let's just take it one step at a time, I guess. So I'll get these 2 built, and then I will get a bridge going over here somewhere, so that I can immediately start working on the same over here. So another forester's lodge, or is it forester's lodge? Have I got that right? Yes, a forester's lodge and a gatherer's hut over there and over there, just to try and get lots of food coming in. Now let me just get my menus up and running. So let's get the big one up in the corner there, and then this one underneath. Very helpful having these up. tells me what I've got and what I need. Builders is a good idea. Let's crank up 5 builders. Otherwise no one's going to be building my things, I think. Yeah, I'm assuming you have to have the builders to be able to do that. I don't know actually, it may be that people will build anyway, but if you have them as dedicated builders then they can't do anything else. Not sure. Every game works slightly differently in that sort of thing. Are we gathering stuff? Yes we are. We have stone sitting around, that's good. So I'll clear this lot out so that I can build more houses around this area eventually. First I am just going to worry about lots of food production, so all my people will go into food to start with. So I've already got 9 children, so that's great. So I'm going to have like 22 people straight away. Don't need many for these buildings, I don't think. The Gallerist Hut and the Forester's Lodge. Can't quite remember how many are in each one actually. I do need to look at bridges, don't I? So a wooden bridge. Where would be a good spot? I guess here somewhere so that you can easily get to both of these. So let's have a look. Something like that. Hopefully I've got enough stuff for all of this. Logs and stones. Yeah, I should have plenty of both of those at the moment. And it shouldn't be long before I'm producing some more. What have we got? Someone's building there, someone's building there. Excellent. Yeah, I definitely think there's potential in this game. Everyone raves about it. It's one of these games that I've heard about for a long time, but I've never really looked into it much. But everyone says it's really good. I like the mechanics of it so far. I certainly like the look, the graphics and everything are very good. I think it rains a little bit too much. It's quite miserable at times, isn't it? There's a definite grim sense of environment from the weather. Remove resources. Let's just get everything gone. Let's get all this iron ore gone as well. It's only small amounts of iron ore there. Actually, look, you can tell it to pick up these little bushes and things as well, I think, which is kind of cool. Aha, we have something built. What do we have? A Gallerist Hut. Cool. You can have 4 gatherers. Get out there and start getting me food. What do you need? Forester needs 4 as well. Wow, okay. Well, that's all my people gone. Okay, let's bring my builders back down to just 2. Right. Let's get all this stone collected, shall we? Actually, there's quite a lot of iron ore by the looks of it in here. Oh yeah, blimey, look at that. Most of that is iron ore, isn't it? Wow, okay. Well, that's fine. Let's get the stone out first, and then we'll worry about the iron ore, because then I can stock up on the stone. The iron ore isn't as important this early on. Let's just get rid of a few trees here and there. Let's just check the circle. Yeah, so I just want to remove a few on the edge here, don't I? And let them get replanted, just so we've got a nice firm circle of trees around there. See, it's raining again. It's miserable. Absolutely miserable. Food wise, I've got 800, most of which, yeah, it's potatoes. You start with potatoes. Now I do wonder if it's worth building these storage barns closer to this building to speed up the process. I think it might be. So let's have a look at that. Storage barn. What else do we have? A stockpile. A market. Used to provide a localized area for citizens to collect food, tools and fuel. And a trading post. So I think maybe a storage barn next to the collection places would make sense, wouldn't it? Somewhere around here, so people don't have to walk far to put the stuff in, because then people will come along and you know, the houses have to collect food, so they can walk to there quite easily, but I'd much rather the process of getting it from the Gallerist Hut into the storage needs to be fast. Storage is near capacity. Okay, that's fine. I can dedicate a bit more storage space, which is this one again. That's stockpile, isn't it? So where do I want more stockpile? Maybe right next to this one, I suppose. There you go. Let's just get a bit more stockpile space in there. Yeah, you don't have to build that one at all, do you? It's just there straight away. That's good. Still a bit of gathering to be done over there. Oh, look at that. Our bridge is done already. Fantastic. Good. So, I can potentially start over this way as well. Not really worth it, I guess, until I've got enough people. Let's have a look. Are we collecting new food? I think we are. Yes, so we have onions, berries, roots, and I think mushrooms is something else that you get collected as well. So, okay, that's cool. Right, what's wrong with you? Log limit. Lots of logs. Increase your limit. What's it saying? Production limit for this resource has been reached. Okay. Well, I've just upped it, so hopefully that will update. There we go. We've got a new storage being built here. Lots of removing to be done for that. And I've still got people removing lots of stone at the moment as well. So my people are busy, and iron ore, of course, over here. And lots of carrying to be done because we're chopping down lots of trees and things as well. And look, we have a few little berries and things on the floor here. So I think if I come into this one... No, which one is it? Remove resources. Yeah, I can tell them to go and pick up these little berries or mushrooms or whatever the hell they are. I'm not going to do... pathways this time, not early on in the game anyway, because it does use quite a lot of stone, although you can do the other pathways, can't you? I think there was normal ones that don't cost anything. So yes, actually I might still connect it up with normal roads. Does it say faster travel? Yes, it does. So actually yes, I will, because I do think it looks good having the dirt roads down. I think it looks really good. So let's do that. We've got a little square going on here, so let's keep with the pattern and do a little square. There we go. Let's keep it simple for now, and I may continue this up. Let's have a look. You can't go up slopes, so kind of have to. No, do you know what? Let's not do that. Let's just keep the ones over here without pathways. That'll be fine. Not a lot going on in here. Come on. Let's have a look. Where's the priority thing again? It's that one, wasn't it? Increase priority. Yes. Increase priority of the building. Possibly. I have no idea if that works or not, but we'll give it a go. So what are my people doing at the moment? You're just standing around. Oh, you're a child. That's fine. I will allow you to just chill out and enjoy the scenery. I've got people building the pathway, so they've prioritised the pathway over the harvesting. That's interesting. I don't mind this little path actually. It looks quite good. Eventually I might upgrade to the stone, but to be honest, it's not a big issue really. I've got lots of stone, but then I kind of want to have lots of stone. My food is already, you see that amount of stored food is plummeting already. Really does seem hard to make food. So I want to get started over here as well with another gatherer. because I believe what happens is the gatherers go out and do their gathering, but then they have to deliver the food. So at the moment they're having to walk all the way over here. See, so like you, yeah, see, you're a gatherer. She's got food. What does she have? See, she's got 22 mushrooms and she's delivering it into here. There we go. But then she has to walk all the way, and then she has to walk all the way back as well, which is not good. So you don't want people having to walk so far, which is why if I can get a storage yard right here, then hopefully they can just nip straight in there and straight back to work again. So that will really increase our production speed. That's the plan anyway. Who knows if it works or not. Oh, all the pathways are done. That's good. Be kind of nice to have a mini paddock actually in here, wouldn't it? Because that's quite a big square there. I could get the cows in there. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to see if that's actually a pasture, whether that's big enough. It is. Look at that. That could be kind of cool. I don't want it yet because apparently it's not a very efficient source of food. I want to focus on the gatherers. Apparently these are the best things to do early on in the game. So that's the plan. I really want to get on and build more, but I've not got people. I have no people spare, really. I've got 13 children, so I have got a load of children on the way, but obviously until they grow up I can't assign them jobs. So for now I've just got to keep being patient. I need all this rock and stuff to be harvested. Why is that tree not being harvested there? Just random stuff here that isn't being harvested for some reason. Hang on a second. Let's not do that. Let's just do the tree and let's do the stone. Let's leave the iron ore for now, I think. There are new trees being planted here. Is that from my forester? Yeah, it is. That's why I didn't. Yeah, so I don't want to harvest these young ones. Whoops. Those are fine. They can grow up. I don't mind that. They can all. No, actually, hang on. Sorry, I'm getting this wrong now, aren't I? That one is a bush, so that can be harvested. But all these trees are fine. They can all grow up. In fact, even this one. Yeah, this one's inside the circle as well, so actually that one can stay as well. It's just the stone and the iron ore that I want to harvest for now, and the various bits of stone that are inside here. In fact, I want to get the iron ore out of here so that there's plenty of room for the tree people to put all their trees down. But that is an awful lot of iron ore. Look at it, it's a huge amount of iron ore in here. Which is good, of course, but I don't really need it this early on in the game. But I need it to disappear so that my tree planters have got plenty of room for planting. Okay, so there we go. Let's harvest all of the iron ore as well. Someone is building my storehouse. That's good. Nearly done there. Right, I'm starting to get some more people. So let's have a look at setting up another building over here. So we're going to want resource production. We're going to want a forester lodge over here. Let's have a look at the space. It's not going to be such a big area over here because of the mountains. But there we go, let's get that in there. And then let's get a gatherer next door. Like so. And then let's just see if I can get those as a priority or not. Let's just highlight that and see what happens. Thinking about it, I'm also going to need a woodcutter, aren't I? Because I need to generate what is it? Firewood. So let's get that in there, and again let's see if that can be prioritized as well. Yeah, firewood is very low, so I definitely need to generate more firewood. Got plenty of space around here. We've done all our harvesting. That's good. A little bit of stone there. Is that set up for harvesting or not? Not sure. I've clicked on it, so hopefully it is. Good. We've got people coming over here, so hopefully our houses are going to get done. The prioritising seems to work, so that's good to know. Right, my storehouse is here. Excellent. Here we go. Look, berries and mushrooms. So our food is now getting stored in here. That's fantastic. That is really going to help. I hope. It's my theory anyway. Who knows whether my theory is correct or not. So I'll leave all of this other stuff highlighted, all the iron ore and the stone. And I guess my people will just gradually get onto that. I'm leaving it as 2 builders for now. I'm not doing a huge amount of building at any one time, so I don't really need lots of builders. But the labourers are the ones that do all the running around and moving stuff, so I definitely want lots of those. And by the looks of it, these are... They're getting lots of stuff delivered, or that one is anyway. Well, it doesn't register, which is a bit odd. Or is that because... no, it's these people, they're clearing. Still says 0 of 11, mind you, but quite clearly both of these have got things being cleared. I wonder if that only registers when the materials are taken away. There's an awful lot of stuff coming out of here, isn't there? I'm going to have to do some major rock harvesting here, and iron ore. But that's fine. As is always the case with any of these games, you can't have too many resources. Of course, eventually I will get on and start harvesting rock and iron ore and coal and stuff like that. But I think one of the mistakes that I made in the last game, one of many, was that I did that a bit too soon, I think. Of course, you do need to start making tools, so a blacksmith would be helpful. But maybe I will get a blacksmith going once this one is up and running. That's a possibility. Just so I'm making some tools. And again, in the last game, I did make the mistake of trying to do the more advanced tools, the ones that needed coal as well as iron ore and logs. And I don't think that was a good idea because I couldn't produce the coal quick enough. And obviously building a coal mine was expensive and it used up a lot of people as well. So the mines are helpful, but they do require quite a lot of people to run them. So I won't do that. I will at some point have to do an iron ore mine, purely because I am going to run out of iron ore that I can harvest. Good, here we go. Right, so you need 1 person. Fuel limit 2,000. Definitely no way I only want 200 fuel. I need as much as possible so that my people don't end up freezing through the winter. And it's just starting to snow as I say that. I guess actually what would also make sense up here is a little store yard for wood, potentially. Rather than this one, because again my forester here is chopping the wood down and then having to carry it all the way down there. So let's just see if I maybe set up a little storehouse here, just a little stockpile. It doesn't need to be a major thing, just a little thing like that maybe. Yeah, a little bit of tree removal will be done there, and then there's just that little area there, and the log cutters can just store loads of logs in that. That's cool. Right, I have a horrible feeling people are going to start freezing soon. I wonder why there's a random bit of stone sitting there. I don't know where that's come from. How strange. Right, how are my buildings going over here? They're getting materials. They're doing okay. I like the little bridges, they look pretty good. My cows don't look too impressed, do they? They probably just need somewhere to go. They're probably unhappy. I mean, it's snowing and they're outside. They've got no grass to eat. Yeah, I think my cows would probably be quite dead by now. Never mind. Good, we are starting to do a bit of firewood production. Let's have a look how much it goes up. So at the moment I've got 25. Yes, what are you doing? Oh, you're the forester. What? What were you doing in there? How confusing. Not sure what was going on there. Right, how's our gathering going? Yeah, we've still got people out here gathering the iron ore by the looks of it. Still tons of it in the forest here. So much to collect. What else have we got? I've not really studied the rest of the map actually. Quite good expansion areas over here. Oh, loads and loads of forest over here. Lots of mountains. Oh my word, look at that. That's, what is that? Is that iron ore mostly? A little bit of stone, but mostly iron ore. Okay, it's only a small map. I don't need to do anything too major. I'm still learning how to play the game, so I didn't want to do anything huge. Ah, here we go. Right, so this is foresters, so I need 8 foresters now. Ah, but look, that leaves me with 1 labourer. That's not a good number of labourers. Okay, let's go with 6. So I've got 3 labourers. And that means I've got 3 people in each of my foresters' lodges. So, yeah, that's fine. How's my storeyard looking? Maybe I should just get that prioritised. I think that makes sense. My firewood is going down at the moment, not up, which is not good. Who are you? You're my woodcutter, okay. And what are you doing? Finding someplace warm. Ah. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Now what are you doing? Going back to work, hopefully. You're working, okay. Please get working, I need some more firewood. What have we got? We've got 6 logs in here. I wonder if 1 log produces a certain amount of firewood. Getting something to eat, okay. Oh, look at my food numbers, that's good. Food numbers are pretty healthy at the moment. Still got some potatoes in here, but most of our food, I would say, is going to be in here. Yes, look at those numbers. Fantastic. That makes me a very happy man. And we have our next Gallerist Hut over here, which is just starting to get made. I just hope I've got it right this time with the balance of food production. We shall see. So this one here is obviously getting there, nearly set up. We're just going to need more people, and then I will do another one, I think, in this circle here, so that we have plenty of different food sources. I should also build a storage yard over here. Let's get that going as well. Again, just so that this place can store its food right next door, and in fact I will also get a stockpile in here. Just a little one, so that the wood can be stored in there. I might get a hunter in each of these areas as well, because there certainly seems to be a decent amount of animals walking around. Let's have a look. Hunter's cabin. Yeah, the circles are quite good on these. So, I don't know. I probably won't do it yet. I definitely won't do it yet, because I don't have enough people. But I may consider setting one up in each area. We shall see. See, we've got we've got people over here, or animals over here, and animals over here. So there's a few of them walking around, and I assume the idea is that as you hunt the animals, they just instantly respawn somewhere else. Here we go. Our stockpile is up and running. Storing various... I don't know why the stone and firewood is getting put in there. Stone I get because I'm harvesting a bit of stone from around here, but I'm not sure why firewood would be put up there when it's being produced in here. That does seem a little strange. We've got firewood in here at least. Is that... It is two different stockpiles. Yeah, I couldn't expand that original stockpile. It hasn't linked them together, unfortunately. Never mind. Right, I've got 6 labourers now, so let's get the extra couple of foresters going. So we've got both of our forester lodges full up now. So hopefully that's going to help with our production of logs. And this place is getting built. I don't really have any spare people, but I might be able to stick a couple in there. And again, there's an awful lot of harvesting that I'm going to need to do over here. But let's leave it there, shall we, for our first episode. I think we are doing, well, already I would say doing better than we did in the last attempt. I certainly need to see my log numbers going up, because at the moment we're not really producing many. But hopefully, you know, getting this second one going should speed it up nicely, especially once the stockyard is built here and the storage yard here for the food as well will be really good. So yeah, let's leave it there. So shall we? So in our next episode, I will obviously try and get these filled up with labourers, and I will probably try and expand into this area over here. But we'll have to see about that. I'm not. I don't want to rush. You know, I don't want to expand too fast. Oh look, our Gallerist Hut is done. Let's just get a couple more in there. So we've got 3 in each of these now. So that's good. We've got 3 in each thing. We've got 2 labourers, which is okay. It's not great. I need more labourers because I've got an awful lot of harvesting to do. But that's fine. So let's see how we get on in our next episode. So for now, let's leave it there. So thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you're going to enjoy this series. If you've liked the episode, you could hit that little like button for me. That would be awesome. And hopefully I will see you again very soon. Until then, take care. Bye for now.